If you are enjoying the activities and stories that we're putting up on Facebook, please do give us a like below. Also, you can share our Family Support Facebook page with your friends and family. It's time for an activity now.
Good morning everybody, welcome to AlbyTV. I've just finished a live session, and in the live session I was making some baby sensory activities at home involving ice and orange segments, and I did ask you all to keep your orange peel to make a homemade salt scrub at home. So this is something that the children can make with you, but it's something that you're going to benefit from at the end of the day when they've all gone to bed, when you just need some time to yourself. This is a really nice thing for you to use. It can be used in the morning when baby's taking a nap and it's your time to, jump in the shower. I would suggest that you use the scrub in the shower because it involves coffee, which obviously rinses off of you, so it can make a bit of a mess. But it's a really nice scrub, and I've made it and tried and tested it, so I'm recommending it, I think is the right word. So I've got some brown sugar. I've only got a little bit of sugar left in my house, so I'm not going to use too much of it, to be honest, but I've already got it in a mason jar, so I'm going to make the scrub in that. I've got some used coffee. I've just made the coffee, so drinking it. There's leftover coffee granules that have already been brewed. If you're not keen on using the coffee, you don't have to. The reason that the coffee's in it is because there is actually health benefits with caffeine. So I actually used the scrub on my face this morning, and I was glowing after it, which has died down a bit now. But it reduces redness on your skin, and obviously because it involves oil, it's really moisturising as well. So that's the next ingredient. I'm lucky enough to have olive oil. If you have vegetable oil, coconut oil, whatever oil that you've got. I've got some salt, and I've got an orange peel that I've cut up really tiny. You want it to still have a bit of grain to it because that's part of the exfoliating process with the scrub. I've got still got some oranges, and I've got the smallest grater in the world, but I love this grater. I use it all the time for my Parmesan cheese. If you just grate the zest of it as well, orange peel has oil in it, so it adds another oil, and obviously it's a fragrance. So I've got different textures of the orange in there now. God, it smells amazing. So you could use any citrus fruit. If you've got a lemon or a lime, I'm actually going to add some lemon to this. You could add maybe some cinnamon or allspice if you wanted a different fragrance. Have a play around with it. So into my jar, I'm going to add the coffee. Try not to get it everywhere because it will just waste it. Then I'm going to add the pill. It smells so lovely. So in that goes. So inside there, I'm going to add some sea salt. Now this is quite a coarse salt, as you can see. It depends what texture you want. If you've only got table salt at home, that's not a problem. You can add some of that. I'm not going to use 100% of olive oil in this. I don't want to waste it. And we want to make it like a pulp, so it's spreadable on your skin. I don't need as much oil in this one as I thought I would. But I am still going to add a drop of vegetable oil. And the reason I'm using it in a mason jar is because the lid will go on and it will be sealed. So I've got my own homemade scrub now that if I keep in a dark place for 3 to 4 days, it will cure it, which means it will last longer. If you want to use it straight away, keep a little bit out of it. If you have any essential oils at home, then you can add them. If you want to add a squeeze of the juice of the lemon or the orange, go for it. That will just add another layer of the fragrance. So it's binding really nicely now. I just know I'm going to need more oil in it. Just mix it and just see what texture you come up with and what consistency suits you, really. You want something so when you put it in your hand, it holds and you can scrub. I guess that's the rule of thumb, really. Now, as you can see, it looks black. It doesn't look overly appealing, but it smells amazing. And as I said, I used it this morning this is something you can use. I mean, obviously it depends on your skin texture. If you have oily skin, you might not want to use oil on your face, but it's really good for your hands. I used it before I went to bed last night, and this morning my hands were the softest that they've been for a number of weeks now, with all the constant washing, hand sanitizing, and obviously doing messy activities with the children. My poor hands have taken quite a battering really, so this really did help it last night. I've used what ingredients I had, but this is something that I will make again, and I will experiment with it to see what other kind of smells that I can get. There's the consistency. It will hold, and it's oily. If you make it too runny, you can just thicken it a little bit. So for example, here's my fresh coffee, because this is really fine and it's just going to bring it back. So you can just keep adding and keep mixing. And I'm pretty sure this will be quite a topic of conversation if you're doing it with the children, talking about the textures, the smells, and if they want to use it, it's all natural homemade ingredients. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that a little bit of the coffee on their hands wouldn't hurt. And they've probably got very dry hands as well at the moment, haven't they? So there you have it, coffee and orange and oil, salt and some sugar. Voila! If you make it, let us know how you get on with it. Thank you.